For the longest time, the MVP was a two-man race. Joel Embiid was steamrolling entire systems with his two-way dominance, bullying his way to a 30-point double-double on 54% shooting from the field and 40% from three. He led the Sixers to the best record in the East. At the same time, LeBron was continuing to age like fine wine, defending his title as the world's best by reinventing his game and putting up numbers to keep the Lakers afloat despite AD's absence. But in a sequence of events that can only be described as unfortunate chaos, injury has wiped out multiple high-profile players, including LeBron and Embiid. Not only is the media and playoff picture now in shambles, the MVP race is on fire, completely wide open. Some names have risen to fill the void. James Harden is doing what one-player offensive dynamos do, and is becoming Dame time every single night. But we all know who thrives on chaos. And despite putting up historical numbers, leading one of the best teams in the league, he's been lurking in the shadows of the MVP race. But with both LeBron and Embiid out, Nikola Jokic is bound to have the last laugh. Stats, storyline, and team performance are the three main criteria used to appraise MVP, and Jokic has a solid case in all of them. His stat line has been a center's dark fantasy: 27 points, 11 boards, 9 assists, 2 steals, and a block per game. 2017 Westbrook is the only other player to match this type of production, but unlike Westbrook, who stuffed the stat sheet with sheer volume, Jokic has been operating with blistering efficiency, shooting 50% from the field and 42% from three. The value is even more apparent when you look at the advanced analytics. He leads the league in value over replacement player, total win shares, box plus minus, and PER. When Jokic is in the game, Denver scores at a rate that would be number 1 in the league. When he sits, the Nuggets score like the 17th ranked Chicago Bulls. And once again, this blend of efficiency and production is historically rare. Only 7 players have used more than a quarter of their team's offensive possessions and posted a true shooting percentage greater than 64%. 5 of these players won MVP, and if it wasn't for that one salty voter, 2013 LeBron and 2015 Steph would have been 2 of them who won the award unanimously.
They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang!
When it comes to the storyline aspect, season-defining moments are crucial. Joker's playing style is admittedly much more down-to-earth, especially compared to other stars. And while he may not have as many memorable moments this season as, let's say, a Damian Lillard, who feels like he has a game winner every other night, his narrative is just as enticing as any other candidate this season. The main reason why Jokic has taken his game, specifically his scoring production, to a new level this year, simply because of need. The Nuggets team that were contenders last year have barely been on the court this season. They lost Jeremy Grant's 3-and-D ability in free agency, and they've had to integrate new players such as Campazzo and Dozier, while having key pieces like Michael Porter Jr. out for extended stretches of time. Compounding these issues even more, Jamal Murray, who transcended star status in the bubble, has reverted back to the feast or famine type of guy he's been for most of his career. Jokic has been the only consistent bright spot for this team, whether he's conducting from the post, bringing the ball up the court to initiate the offense, or ending a possession with a finger roll. Every Denver possession flows through this man. He has carried the Nuggets to a 27-18 record, just 3 games out from the 2 seed in a loaded Western Conference. And with 30 games left to play, there's a real possibility that they end up with that top 3 seed. Even more so after the front office aggressively played the trade market and ended up with Aaron Gordon and JaVale McGee, both who fill a defensive void, with Gordon being offensively versatile. We've simply never seen a center affect the game this way before. at least nowhere near to this extent, and that gives Jokic an inherent advantage. The award voters and fans in general are suckers for history. Westbrook was able to beat out Harden in 2017, despite only putting up marginally better numbers and being the 6th seed in contrast to his 3rd. Yes, a large part of that was the narrative of him being betrayed and left alone, but those margins were also the difference in averaging a triple-double, a feat we hadn't seen since Oscar Robertson in the 70s. In the same way we haven't seen a point guard of his stature grab boards over 7-foot giants, we have never seen a center with the playmaking ability that the Joker possesses. He's by far the best passing big man, one of the best passers we've had in the league, period. Only Luka Doncic has created more points for him this year. So there it is. The numbers, team performance, and narrative all combined to make one of the most complete and compelling MVP resumes. The crazy thing is, this probably wouldn't have been enough to win the award before the untimely injuries of both LeBron and Embiid. And there's still no guarantees that it's enough even now. A testament to just how competitive this season has been. And yeah, that is all I have for y'all today. If you like this video, make sure to like this video, comment down what you think. Depending how this video does, and if y'all want it, I might make a series. I can make a video on Harden, Lillard, any other person who really makes a case. But yeah, for the few people that made it all the way here, thank y'all so much, and until next time, stay safe.